Hi, this is Mato. In this video, I will show you one of my own games. This game was played in Adelaide in 2011. Time control was 60 minutes on the clock each. The tournament was called Freitag, Checkmate Tournament. Freitag, because Mr. Freitag donated $10,000 cash as the prize money. In this game I had black pieces, so we'll turn the board around. My opponent started with d4. I played knight to f6, c4, g6, knight to c3. My guess was that my opponent expected me to play King's Indian defense. So if I played bishop to g7, he would continue with e4. But I played d5, Grunfeld Defense. Bishop to g5. This is a very clever move. If black continues with natural move, which is bishop to g7, then bishop takes knight, and after bishop takes bishop, pawn takes pawn on d5, and white is a pawn up. So I played knight to e4. Pawn takes pawn on d5. Knight takes bishop. h4. Knight to e4. Knight takes knight. Queen takes on d5, attacking the knight. The book move is knight to c3, and then black usually plays queen to a5. My opponent played f3, a novelty. Bishop to g7, attacking the pawn on d4. e3, defending. e5, I want to open the files. My king is ready to castle, while white king is not ready at all. Rook to c1. Queen to a5 check. I would be very happy to exchange queens. If queen to d2 is played, then queen takes queen, and after king takes queen, pawn takes pawn on d4, and black is better. In the game after check, we have king to f2. White is keeping the queens on the board, but now he lost his castling rights. Pawn takes pawn on d4. Pawn takes pawn. Knight to c6, developing the knight and targeting the isolated pawn on d4. Knight to e2, defending the pawn, but now knight is blocking the bishop. Queen to b6, lining the queen with white king, attacking the pawn on d4, and one on b2. After 13 moves have been played, black is better. g4, the pawn storm on the king's side. f5, fighting fire with fire, and now a surprise. My opponent spent 20 minutes thinking about his next move, and it was a surprise move. Exchange sacrifice. I have to make a choice. Pawn takes rook or queen takes rook. If I take with queen, I preserve my pawn structure. But I thought that's what my opponent was thinking. I captured with pawn, still attacking the pawn on b2. Knight to c5. Pawn takes pawn on g4. Queen to d2. I castled king's side. Knight to f4. And now, this was my first calculation. I was looking at this one. Bishop to h6. And then I saw that bishop to c4 would be played. King to h8. I saw this. Knight takes on g6. And if I take the knight, then queen takes bishop. Checkmate. What I didn't see, that in this position I actually can play king to g7, and I am still winning. But since I didn't see that king to g7 move, I had to find a different variation. And I found one very easy to calculate. It's rook takes knight on f4. Queen takes rook. Queen takes pawn on b2 check. King to g3. Queen takes on d4. Black is 3 pawns up, but the game is not finished yet. Bishop to c4 check. King to h8. Rook to e1. Bishop to f5. Queen takes queen. Bishop takes queen, attacking the knight. Knight to b3, attacking the bishop. Rook to d8. Pawn takes pawn, attacking the bishop. Bishop to c2. Rook to e7. Bishop to f6. If rook takes pawn on c7, check, winning the rook. Rook to f7, attacking the bishop. Bishop to e5, check. King to f3. Bishop to d1. Black has a very dangerous bishop pair. King to e4. Rook to e8. g5, discovered check. King to d4. Bishop takes pawn on h4. And now white made very interesting plan, starting with knight to c5. Bishop takes on g5. Knight to e6, attacking the bishop, but not only that, planning knight to f8. Rook takes pawn on h7, checkmate. So I had to be very careful here and to find the right move. I played bishop to c1, knight to f8, threatening checkmate, but it is black to move. Bishop to b2 check. King to d3. How would you continue? Bishop to e2 check. King to c2. Bishop takes bishop. And white resigned. There is no more checkmate. If rook takes on h7, we check. King to g8. King takes bishop. Bishop to f7. Easy win for black. That is why, in this position, white resigned. What a game. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.